So we've been going across the country listening to voters to get their take on the pledges Donald Trump made on the campaign trail. Tonight, we take you to a pocket of West Virginia that by almost every measure has nowhere to look but up. Voters, many of them lifelong Democrats who backed Donald Trump. Warren Savage tonight reports.
In McDowell County, things are so bad, the sheriff has to plead with commissioners not to lay off half his deputies.
Not only are the layoffs going to hurt the sheriff's department, cut us in half, but they're going to hurt the whole county.
Things are so bad, 32-year-old Adam Rourke, a husband and father, has been laid off 4 times in 1 year.
It's hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Things are so bad, the local Walmart closed. It was the local food bank's biggest supplier. Once home to billion-dollar coal fields, today McDowell County ranks last for almost everything in West Virginia, with one exception. In deaths due to overdoses of prescription opioids, it ranks number 2. And people here blame the collapsing coal industry for all of it. So when one candidate says,
"We're going to put a lot of coal miners and coal companies out of business,"
and the other says,
"We're going to put the miners back to work. We're going to put the miners back to work."
Is it any wonder why 75% of McDowell County voted for Donald Trump? There's something else you need to know. There's no Republican stronghold. Every elected official here is a Democrat, including the sheriff.
Been elected 9 times as a Democrat. And when you voted for president this time, I voted for Donald Trump.
And county commissioners.
I voted for Donald Trump.
Like his father and grandfather, Adam Rourke is also a Democrat and a coal miner. He was thrilled election night.
Facebook was going off. I mean, it was like ding, 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 ding. I mean, it was all excited. And most of, like 96% of us was coal miners.
In a state whose residents like to point out most jobs here are linked to coal mining, folks already feel a difference. They especially like Trump's pro-fossil fuel choice to head the EPA.
Since the election, the coal industry seems to change a bit, maybe the attitude.
Rourke's been called back to work at the Seneca mine, and he's hearing about other operations opening back up.
Do you believe it's going to come back the way it used to be?
At the moment, not 100% the way it used to be, but I think it's going to get back up close to it.
We're hoping that that President-elect Trump, when he's elected, he probably can't do everything. You know what? He can't. But if he'll do half, just try to help us. It's more than we've had in 8 years.
No one I spoke with is expecting a return to the days of king coal. But in McDowell County, things are so bad, they'll settle for just about anything.
This was voting not based on party. This was voting based on livelihood.
Hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams.
Martin, what can you tell us about reports of new activity for coal production, President-elect Trump possibly being involved?
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement down here about that, and there's already some mines that are at least looking like they're preparing to reopen. It seems to be that's based on speculation. Donald Trump, the businessman, is expected to be good for business. He's also talked a lot about improving the American infrastructure again. That's building bridges and that's building highways, all of which takes steel. And you see the coal that comes out of this southwestern part of West Virginia, they don't use it to generate electricity. It's too good for that. This is the highest grade coal in all of the world. It's used for primarily one thing, making steel. They hope they'll be busy. Anderson.
Martin Savage. Martin, thanks very much.